Tell the Ark to prep medbay. Come on! Pulse dropping. We're losing them.
It's a seizure. His brain can't handle the connection. Get him to SAM node. Sam, what's the reading?
Ryder's implant is overloading. I suggest a hardwire connection.
Do it.
There!
Welcome back.
What happened?
You were clinically dead for 22 seconds.
Did the rest of the team make it?
Hey, you're still with us. Guys, get to Sam node. Ryder's awake. Who are you talking to?
Sam.
I didn't hear him.
You're up. Look here. And here.
My father. Where?
It was your life or his, and he chose you. I'm so sorry. I know this must be a blow.
He made the ultimate sacrifice. He got the team out of danger. We all owe him for that.
He once said that when his time came, he wanted to go out among stars no one had seen before.
What are we doing in Sam node?
Sam is now part of you, in a way we don't entirely understand. It played havoc with your brain.
Sam?
Your father authorized the transfer of Pathfinder authority to you.
Shouldn't that be Cora?
In theory. In reality, you're the new Pathfinder.
You can't be serious.
What's the matter? I think you're up for it.
Why would my dad do this?
He obviously had faith in you. I say run with it.
It's all academic anyway. Sam's linked to your mind on a deeper level now. Trying to untangle it could kill you. I know this is tough, but we need to start thinking about the next step. A lot of people are counting on us.
Is the Ark still drifting?
That's the thing. Whatever your dad did with that tower, it saved the day. Some sort of atmosphere scrubber.
The energy cloud thinned out. We're on our way to the rally point now. Should be at the Nexus soon. He needs to rest first. He's got 2 hours. We'll need our Pathfinder for this.
Oh, I checked on your sister. There's still no change. But if you can pull through, so can she. A bit of your dad in both of you.
Your father will be missed.
What's going on, Sam?
This is our private channel. I shared it with him.
He never mentioned anything about that.
It allowed me to know him better. Alec wouldn't want us to lose sight of the goal. He said pain emboldens our resolve. He'd insist we grow stronger from his passing.
Ryder, good to see you on your feet. We're at the Nexus. It's the forward hub for the entire Andromeda initiative. The Asari, Solarian, and Turian arcs should be there too.
Let's hope they've had better luck.
Starting our approach now.
It's almost as big as the Citadel back home.
Nexus Control, this is Arc Hyperion requesting docking clearance. Captain, I'm only getting their automated approach channel, not a live person.
Well, like it or not, we're here. Take us in.
Construction should have been finished by now.
Could be worse.
How? Habitat 7's a bust. We might have started a war with the first aliens we met, and our Pathfinder's dead. This better be rock bottom.
Green across the board. Docking initiated.
All right. I got us here. Good luck, Pathfinder.
So a few things have already
You gonna
happened.
be okay, Ryder?
The captain just called me Pathfinder. This is really happening.
Just take a deep breath.
I still can't believe Dad's dead. This should have been his moment.
But now it's yours. You just need to decide what you're gonna do with it.
Where do I start? I'm just not sure I'm ready.
We weren't ready to fall out of the sky on Habitat 7, but we survived that.
Right. So, always keep a jump jet handy.
So we're immediately established as basically the Chosen One, the Spectre, the Jedi, the Grey Warden, the Inquisitor, now we're the Pathfinder. Gonna save the day and solve everyone's problems, being the Chosen One that leads everything. Right off the bat. Something important was conveyed there, though, which is that somehow our father was able to interact with something that they aren't able to. It's hard to say, though. Is it because they're of humanity, or because of Sam that led to the difference? Because the aliens don't seem to be capable of figuring this out.
Captain wants to see a full-duty roster.
I just updated the charts.
She'll want to see crew reassignment
Definitely want to start getting aliens on my crew, though.
first.
Because right now we just have some humans, and this guy in particular that's with us just seems like he's going to be this game's Ashley Williams, which is not exciting. So we have a Charger and an M3 Predator. Let's see. Compare Charger, compare... Ah! Okay, so from this menu you can set your base comparison, then switch to something else. Well, when it's turned on. You turn on compare, then go down, and you can say that the Predator has reduced rate of fire, reduced clip size, reduced max ammo by a significant margin, but more accuracy, and like double the damage. That's the main difference here. But the Charger has a huge ammo supply, which makes it kind of appealing. Okay. We have armor variants. I think it's just all... We have one of each. There's nothing else to jam in there. Armor blueprints 11. Okay. That's a lot we could potentially work with. I think that was a Pathfinder thing? Yep. Pathfinder looks a lot like N7. See, have I gotten any new skills? I have not. They have little plus signs by them. For some reason. I don't know why, though. Huh. We'll have to figure out why that is. That people keep getting little plus signs by them, as if to indicate something has actually happened with them.
Okay, folks. This is what we've been waiting for. Let your teams know that docking procedures are now in effect. We've got 20,000 colonists still asleep, and we'll need somewhere to put them when the alarm clock goes off. As soon as we get clearance from the Nexus, we'll be following stasis revival protocols. We want to avoid any logjams, so it's vital your teams coordinate with each other and keep people moving. Any questions so far?
How do we handle deaths that occurred in transit?
Right. It's an unfortunate fact that not everyone will have survived the voyage. We've already got scattered reports of medical problems from that dark energy cloud we hit. If somebody didn't make it, check with the medical officer. We'll see about notifying their next of kin. I'm hoping it's a rare exception. Also, try to keep it quiet. Andromeda is all about new beginnings, not holding funerals.
Yeah, screw you, dead people. You're doomed to be forgotten. Take that. Oh, that's horrible. So most people don't even know that anything has gone wrong yet, because they're not even awake in the first place to see what's happened. Huh. I still can't tell what's going on them, but this looks way more reasonable than most of the holo screens in the original Mass Effect trilogy that looked like they were not conveying any information, and they were just a nightmare of orange scrolling too fast.
It'll be nice to see some friendly faces this time.
The Nexus runs a support crew, just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the Arks.
Means we can start waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one?
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all could.
Yeah. Rough ride so far.
We'll bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead.
Speaking of reoccurring Mass Effect things, we started a game by basically suffocating in hostile space and being reborn in a way.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody?
Worrying. See, do we have a space map? Okay, so in the space station we also have a map. Nexus reunion is supposed to be over there. The Tempest. There's a few things around here. Okay.
Well, this can't be right.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party, they're doing an awfully good job of it.
Oh my goodness, Avina's back. Also, so they built a proxy
We can see what the
citadel.
VI has to say.
Interesting.
Welcome to the Nexus, gateway to Andromeda. I'm Avina, a virtual intelligence designed to assist you with immigration.
Can you tell us where the welcome party is hiding?
I'm sorry, my code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations. Please select from the following pre-programmed responses.
Wait, Avina, you look boring? Huh. They've redone the Avina visual design a few times, but I kind of miss when it was just like a weird Cortana cloud of like almost like mostly the suggestion of a body rather than a full body. But that's just an Asari with a filter over them.
How does the immigration process work?
We ask that you submit to a brief medical exam to ensure your health and well-being after making such a long journey. Once you've been cleared, our colonization experts will assist you in finding your new home. Please be mindful of the queue. Thousands of eager colonists like you are waiting to begin their new life in Andromeda.
Where? Place is deserted.
What can you tell me about the Andromeda Galaxy?
Here in Andromeda, you are over 2 million light years away from the Milky Way galaxy. This is the furthest any life form has ever traveled outside our home system, making you a brave pioneer indeed. The Nexus itself is located in a region known as the Helios Cluster. Here, you and thousands of your fellow colonists will fulfill your dreams of settling a new home. Fortune awaits.
What is the Nexus?
The Nexus serves as the central hub for the Andromeda Initiative's colonization efforts. It is the first destination for all colonists upon their arrival in the new galaxy. Please enjoy the many venues the Nexus has to offer. As the station expands, it will one day serve as the seat of government for Milky Way colonists. Providing a safe, stable, and prosperous environment is our primary goal.
Not from the looks of it.
Where do colonists live?
Once you've cleared immigration, our helpful staff will assist you in choosing the home world of your dreams. Will it be the tropical paradise of Habitat 7, the gentle rolling hills of Habitat 3, or perhaps the mysterious twilight world of Habitat 5. Whichever you choose, rest assured our Pathfinders have carefully vetted all colony worlds to ensure your security and prosperity.
Oh boy. Habitat 7. That's where we landed. She's way out of date.
What year is it?
The current year is 2819. After spending over 600 years in stasis, it's normal to feel disoriented or confused upon arrival. Our helpful medical staff can assist with any physical or psychological after effects you may be experiencing.
Well, she's got the date right, at least.
So where is everyone?
I didn't realize that all the council races used the human year system. So, what happens if you don't pass immigration? Can you not pass immigration? Just curious about that, because you already came here. It's not like they can send you back.
That's all.
It has been my pleasure. Please see one of our helpful immigration staff for further assistance. And welcome to your new home in Andromeda, where the brightest star is you. Current wait time for immigration processing is unknown error.
Right. That was helpful.
Why would somebody program an AI? Or not AI.
Still alive.
Why would your voiced VI greeter ever go unknown error? That's
It's like they
a terrible
didn't
idea.
finish building it.
Then she'd be like, "I'm sorry, I do not have this data because of an unknown error." It's like unknown error. That's a Avina. You okay? You need some cough syrup? There's a few things
This
to
place
grab.
should be packed with people.
Yes, it should, and it's not. Let's take a look around a little bit. Intentionally going the wrong way a little bit. I can't actually, because I can't jump without my boosters. So actually, let's just walk directly towards my objective. I feel so limited right now.
There's a guy. Maybe he's got champagne.
Hi there. We're from Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you?
Did you say an arc? This is the Nexus, right? Pretty sure we parked in the right place.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
Of course, I'm sorry. It's just, we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or... But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it. I'm Tyrion Kandros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an arc had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
Well, I've got a shipload of people that says we're here.
Of course, it's just... you're the first arc we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center. Everything that could go wrong with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died.
I just gotta pause for a second. Weirding me out a little bit. This dude doesn't sound Turian at all, right? Like, I'm not crazy. He sounds like almost like the narrator of Portal Mel's story or whatever it's called, where it's like somebody that seems like they're trying to speak like a European trying to speak with a normal the regular American-ish English accent, and but their consonants don't quite work. But like the filter's not quite there. I don't know. He doesn't sound like anyone I met on Palaven or anything like that.
No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone, period.
Any threats from the locals?
So far, we've stayed hidden. We're in no shape to deal with an attack.
We had a first contact situation on Habitat 7. Whole thing went south. They tried to kill us.
That wasn't first contact. We know about them. Those aliens are going to be a real problem.
This day just keeps getting better.
We're here.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
Okay, I know who that is. I don't know his name. But that's a comedy actor, sounding exactly like he always sounds, which is weird. So we've got a Turian that doesn't sound like a Turian, and a Solarian that doesn't sound like a Solarian, because the Solarian sounds like the comedy actor who's playing him. He's on an HBO show. I forget his name. Weird. Okay, I'm just gonna have to flip something off in my brain. I'm just gonna have to accept from here on out, I think. This is the equivalent of that 2009 Star Trek movie. Like, this is not more Mass Effect, it's new Mass Effect. And that's going to be an important distinction from here on out, I think. This is never going to look or feel or play or sound like Mass Effect. It's going to be somebody else's new Mass Effect that's made by different people for different goals with a different aesthetic. And I'm just going to have to get used to that, because it's really getting clear really fast that that's the case.
We've heard about what happened, and we're ready to help.
We could use any supplies you have. Food, water, we're short on everything.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at him.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs. What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
My father believed I am. If you trusted him with a job, you'll have to trust his judgment.
Your father won't be around to fix things if you fail.
That's no way to treat a guest. I'm Nak Morkesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Welcome to the Nexus.
Alright, getting a little worried about the voice director of this game. Everyone's kind of speaking at a completely, perfectly even cadence for every single sentence, and not... There should be a little friction right there, like those two just had a disagreement, but it just felt like they were reading dictionaries at each other. I don't know about this. I'm feeling a little iffy right now.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something. An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Taylor, where's Vetra at? The Hyperion is starting to send a tally of supplies. Handling something big, is she? I'll just organize...
It got a whole lot brighter very quickly in here, didn't it? So they're just nonchalantly dumping a female Krogan on us right off the bat. Oh, and a female Turian. Can I talk to you? The answer is no. But that's a female Turian. That's only like the third one in the entire series.
This is
No,
Nexus
it
Control
isn't
the
what we wanted,
Hyperion.
but what
It's
choice
good to
do
have
we
you
have?
here.
How the hell should I know?
Excellent. Let's go over the
Spender,
docking
you have a
checklist,
job.
shall we?
If you want to keep it, do it. God damn it. All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec. Not how he died. I pulled those logs. What happened with Pathfinder?
I don't want to get into it. Things went wrong. And now I'm the one you have to deal with.
Alec Ryder wouldn't accept that kind of ultimatum. Damned if I will. We'd never have left home if we... Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
Alright. That's a rough first introduction. First time talking to her, she's correcting my grammar? Alright.
There's also the strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
You've had no colony successes in over a year. How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus as Citadel. Not headed by Tan. Or even me.
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Not sure who started it, but we're calling them Ket. Kandros will know more. Maybe too much.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends? Or...
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a Pathfinder until they've path-found something. Much like a colonial director without colonies.
I think a Pathfinder's probably still a Pathfinder if they're appointed as the Pathfinder. That's how jobs work. And this is probably somehow a military project, if it exists at all, so you probably do need to use people's titles correctly.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
Yeah, but you corrected my grammar, so I don't necessarily care that much about what you think. That's what I need. I need a character to latch onto. I need to find somebody I like in this group. I need to find an Anderson or a Garrus, or hell, I even kind of like Nihilus for a little bit. Didn't have a lot of time to care, because he dies so fast. But just someone. Because right now I got a lot of Ashleys. How about you? You're a comedy actor.
Hello,
No, you're not.
Console. You and I are going to be very good friends. We'll get you all fixed up and ready to go in no time. As soon as we hook you up to all that juicy, juicy power.
Never mind, you're not the comedy actor. You're another Solarian. My bad. It's a beautiful location. Citadel 2.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
It's interesting to see a location that looks so wildly different from anything we've seen before, but then see like those same damn boxes from the old games. Almost like they're put in here to try to make the whole place look like it's what you think it's supposed to be.
Hello, I'm Gian Garson, founder of the Initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life. You and all your colleagues bind our proud new colonies together. Look around at your achievements. And if you have any questions, my door is always open.
Founder Garson's office is located at Workspace Not Allocated. Please select a topic.
Exactly. That's how you do. That's how you explain a line of like an error data, is you say that instead of, going to a weird like Philip J. Fry voice.
You are Employee Writer, Salary Code 19B, Active Pathfinder. Your supervisor is Director Tan. Based on current staffing needs, you will be eligible for paid vacation time in 587 days.
Seriously?
Why not plan on which beautiful colony you'll vacation on while you wait? For initiative strategy and Pathfinder coordination, please see Director Jaren Tan. For colonial affairs or outpost status, please see Director Foster Addison. For station maintenance, please contact Superintendent Nakmor Kesh. For militia operations or Apex deployment, please see Tyrion Kandros. Integration from the Hyperion is ongoing. Personnel are still restricted to operations. Viable planets capable of supporting life are key to our survival in Andromeda. The viability of a world is affected by several factors, including temperature, resources, threat levels, political stability, and so on. We have few viable planets currently within range. Resource levels are considered at risk. The selection process saw the Andromeda Initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy. After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates, or golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Even at a distance, studying the light from stars can reveal much about their planet's composition and atmosphere. 7 worlds, nicknamed habitats, have the life-supporting environments and resources we need to start our new lives in Andromeda.
Was it necessary to make the 5 options 5 separate screens? Surely we could, use our resources a little bit more efficiency on our life or death voyage across impossible amounts of space. Isn't fuel super expensive? I guess they probably built the whole thing in space, so you don't have to worry about the expensiveness of fuel versus weight that we talk about when we send stuff to space, but that's bizarre. That's bizarre that you talk to the information wall and it does like the 5 options are one by one instead of just taking up the whole screen. Cool scenery though. Look at that. I guess she agrees. Are these two are they both working on the screen? What are they working on right now? They keep walking up to this screen and omni-tooling it. Huh. Let's take a look around. Sir? Why are you brandishing a weapon here? Okay, that was a weird animation. I guess they just did random mocap and people are just doing This is really weird. I don't know. This is nitpicking, I'm sure, but generally in Mass Effect I had a feeling that people were doing something. Like in Mass Effect 3 there was giant crowds on the Citadel, but it felt like they were doing something usually. These people are just wandering around and brandishing their Omni tools at random walls and even a computer screen, but that's just a television thing. And this guy's crouching and brandishing his weapon like he's scouting, but he's in space. There's no invasions happening. Nothing is actively going to go wrong here, and if it does, an alarm's going to happen, and then you're going to run across the whole tower to get to the spot where the thing's actually happening. His weird crouching recon pose only makes sense if he's on a planet, like, overlooking an area. Thank you for stuff. Hello. Same shit, different day. For posterity, in case the initiative goes belly up. The Nexus is a 4-ring circus. Don't like how Tan operates, and his disdain for the Krogan is obvious. I believe his intentions are ultimately good, but he's an opportunist who's likely to create dissent. I don't see the Nexus coming together if he's left unchecked. It's already polarizing Addison. She's taking the cue to circle the wagons. I think I can talk to Kandros about this, and at least try to get the two of us more coordinated. Or maybe not. Seriously, hate this kind of drama. Well, hello, female Krogan, the second one we've ever met?
Yes, I know the Hyperion docking unannounced caused some switches to blow. That's fine. I don't care. We know the problem is more widespread than we thought. We're working to fix it. That's all. There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
You haven't spoken to number 8 yet, have you?
Number 8?
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made. My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
There was a Krogan mutiny. Are they all down on one of the planets somewhere, like as a tribe, a clan? Oh, that's the most interesting thing that I've heard so far.
Why do you call Tan 8?
Because he was 8th in line to take over the Andromeda initiative. I like to remind him of that now and then. Keep him humble.
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place. It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show mutation against the virus. A natural defense. During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah. It's still early, but I think we made a dent. Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
And now I'm having questions again. Why would you... If you're doing this giant expensive project to send people this far away, why would you send Krogans in the first place if they're all going to die out within one lifetime? Because they have almost no ability to actually make children in the first place. But now it seems like they're kind of hand-waving away the genophage entirely. Or at least they're starting to. But viability of 4% still garbage. Like, surely you wouldn't send Krogan then. And how did you get Krogan anyway? Krogan don't seem like they would be cooperative in this kind of project, or any project, because they're Krogan and kind of a pain in the ass. And the Solarians and Krogan weren't getting along great around the time that they would have left the Milky Way.
No wonder your people have such a problem with Solarians.
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors didn't provoke it. They did try to conquer the galaxy. The Solarians were forced to respond. And it's not fair to blame it all on them either. The Solarians developed the virus, but it was the Turians who deployed it. I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda is about new beginnings. My people need that more than most.
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Jean Garson, was killed.
What happened to Jean Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
And I thought the Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
Nothing more for now.
Good luck out there.
Alright. That's at least one reason to check, to keep checking around, keep playing and see what comes up, because I want to see what's going on with the Krogans.
I'll check it out myself
It's immediately interesting, even if I do find myself questioning everything about their inclusion in this project. So we have Krogans but no Quarians, huh?